So Katrina said, "I love you" first.
We were at the beach one day, and this is so cheesy. This is so cheesy. I'm so embarrassed. And it was like the sun is glowing down on him, and I'm just like, I am so into this man. I love this man so much. And I yelled out to him that I loved him. And it seemed perfect because it's this perfect, beautiful moment.
But I didn't hear it.
I was so embarrassed, and I panicked, and I didn't say it for the whole day. It was so embarrassing.
It was later that day, after we had gotten home from the beach, that she told me that she loved me, and I loved her also, so I said it back.
I ended up telling him in the parking lot at home later in the day. I was like, I just want you to know I am so crazy in love with you. And I was embarrassed. I was like, you don't need to say it back. I just want you to know that I love you, and I think you're amazing. And of course, he said it back, and it's history.
It was absolutely perfect timing, because I think we both felt it at the same time.
I have so many amazing memories with Braden, and I have very few bad ones because he's this really incredible, joyful presence that just is always bringing goodness to the moment. I can't even think of a bad memory right now. One of my favorite memories recently was when he proposed to me. We'd obviously kind of been mutually planning our life together, but he proposed at home. And there was just so much sweetness in the unflashiness about it, and the sincerity. And I felt like it was kind of representative of how we're very non-performative in our relationship, and we know it's real.
The moment I knew Katrina was the one was this kind of seemingly innocuous statement or interaction. We were having lunch in Lake Oswego this one day, and we're eating outside, and it was sunny, and we're eating tacos. And one of her tacos was this vegetarian taco that had French fries in it. And she was just sitting there eating this taco, and she just kind of says to herself, "This taco has French fries in it, and that is satisfying." And for some reason, just in that moment, it clicked in my mind just how adorable the statement was, and I just knew in that moment that I love this woman, and I'm always gonna love this woman.
I love a lot of things about Braden, but one of my favorite things about him is that he is he's just a very joyful, hopeful person in a way that really inspires me and encourages me. He's incredibly positive, and because of that, he's just an incredible person to have when my soul's feeling anxious, because he's just so steady and optimistic about the world. And I can feel sometimes I get pessimistic about the world, because that's what can happen when you're aware of what's going on in the world. But Braden is fully aware of what's going on in the world and still wakes up every day with so much joy and hope. So I just love that he is a great example of not letting the things in life take you down, but also being fully invested in your community and what's going on in the world at the same time.
The first thing I noticed that I loved about Katrina was the first thing I saw, which was her smile, the way that her entire presence just lit up everything, and just the first moments that I had to meet her and get to know her were so memorable in so many different ways, just because of how bright that interaction felt and how energized I felt from meeting her, even just for that brief time the first time I met her.
The first thing I noticed I loved about Braden was his voice. I told him right away as soon as he was talking. I was just like, oh my gosh, I love your voice. And it's so funny because I'm not a voice person, but for some reason with Braden, I was just like, I could listen to this guy's voice forever. And even now, sometimes I'm like, can you read this to me, or can you tell me a story about your day? And I love his voice, so it's kind of silly, but first thing I noticed, and one of the things I still really like.
I would want to tell my past self that a lot of crazy things are going to happen. There's going to be a pandemic. There's going to be a lot of upheaval in the world, but it is all going to feel so manageable with Katrina by your side, because the partnership that you and her are forging, these many years in the past, and everything that you're going to go through together to get to where we are now, it's going to make your partnership that much stronger and your life together that much more fulfilling. And you're so in love, and you're going to be even more in love because of all those things.
What I want to tell Braden right now as he's watching this is, first of all, you look great. You look so good. You look amazing. So hot. And I just want to tell him that I'm really honored to be his partner. Like really honored. Like, I feel like it's like the greatest privilege of my life. And like I've said all this stuff, like I am honored by the way you impact my life and help me grow. But I'm just so honored to like cheer you on. Like, I just think you're amazing. And one thing I love about us is that we've never wanted to like change each other, and I don't want to change anything about you. I'm just honored to be able to go in life with you and support you and cheer you on and see how you grow. Okay, so this is the Newlywed Game. I never watched the show. It's like the ultimate test of whether we know each other. Okay. So you can prove whether you know me.
That's great.
And I'm terrified if I'll get any answers right. Okay.
We're keeping score, right?
Okay, we'll keep score. Everything has to be competitive.
All right. You guys know how it works. You've seen it. Okay, here we go. I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Who's my celebrity crush? Oh, there's so many. There's so many. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, guys, I don't know the answer. I can't think of anybody. I have no idea who I want to put. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh. I don't know. This may be a bad answer. Okay.
Okay, and how do we do it? How do we reveal?
You go first. Who do you think?
Josh Groban.
Josh Groban. That's so funny. Whatever he puts, this is the right answer. Okay, this is it. Anna Kendrick.
Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, it is Reese. Yeah. Okay. My ideal date. Good luck. I don't think we've ever done this date.
Let's
just keep it general.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Okay, what do you think?
I said it was some sort of camping date where we're outdoors, maybe sleep in the back of our cars or something.
Yeah. I mean, I said hike and picnic.
Yeah.
That's good. I think that's a point for you.
I think that is I'll take the point.
Okay.
Yeah. If we needed a lift at 3 a.m., who would we call? Okay, I'll guess yours first.
Okay, your guess. So my main man, if I need to call for help, and okay, hold on. Okay, well, this seems like I'm confused. Okay, what did you say?
I said Quinn.
I would call Quinn?
Yeah, you would.
Oh, no offense, Quinn. I'm just like, I would call Quinn.
You would call Quinn because Quinn would do it.
Oh, he is so
He'd be
thoughtful.
like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He'd drive from Boise and pick you up and bring you
He is
up.
very thoughtful. I said Kaylee, which is Quinn's wife.
Right.
This is to say that Kaylee and Quinn are incredibly great friends. I would call either of them in time of need. Okay, now we're doing who would Braden call in time of need if he was stranded in the middle of the night or something. And he couldn't call me. Clearly, I would help. Okay, this is his main contact in time of need.
Okay.
I think Pat.
I say Pat.
Pat!
Again, Pat would do it.
You're such a great friend. You're the
Pat would do it.
one.
Doesn't matter. He lives in Merced, California. He'd be like, I'd be like, Pat, I need a ride. He's like,
I'll be there in however many hours.
Okay, well, it's gonna be like 14 hours. It'll be the next day at 1 or 5 p.m. How many kids do you want?
How many kids do I want?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of writing going on over there.
What's the answer?
I said 4.
The right answer is 4, but I put 100 because sometimes a lot more kids sounds fun. 100, but actually 4.
Fun.
Actually 4. 4 is the answer. Good job.
Okay.
Okay. What is our favorite, or what's a catchphrase of the other person? Okay, I think yours is like, okay, he like talks in like Old English. Like he'll be like, "How far art thou?" when he means, "How are you?" I feel like that's super funny, and then he'll do it in like all these different ways.
Okay.
What do you think my catchphrase is? Oh, I know. What do you think? Go ahead.
What you know what I think your catchphrase is?
Yeah, what do you think it is?
I don't know. What
Well,
do you think it is?
I say like that's a blessing, and now he says
yeah.
that. So everything is like that is a blessing, like,
I'm so blessed. That's
or
yeah.
just like, and it's so cheesy, but it's just.
I don't think I ever used the word blessing.
Right, but now I use it all the time. So now it's like he'll bring me water, like something so simple, I'll be like, that is a blessing. His catchphrase is also all dad jokes. Any pun or cheesy thing he can think of is he'll say it.
Why did the Norwegian Navy put barcodes, or why did the Norwegian Navy put barcodes on their ships so they could Scandinavia?
Oh my gosh.